Hello, everyone. Y'all might be tired of seeing my face doing so many videos, but at this moment, I am very bored, and I'm 37 years old, but right now I'm feeling bored, and I mean, I guess there could be a few things I could be doing, but um, it's it's gonna get dark soon, so not like I can go. Well, I don't want to say where I want to go, but it's not bad. But I just don't want to say because you know how you don't want to give the perps any ideas. So I'm still too sleep deprived and non. Well, I'm not gonna say non-functioning, but halfway non-functioning to think properly or think straight. It's easier to just use your mouth and talk than to think and write. Um, so um, I just feeling down and depressed and feeling like I don't really have anybody. I mean, even though you might have a person or two, you still feel alone and empty. Um, One thing with narcissistic abusers, it seems like they're nitpicky and overly critical and twist everything you say. Like every nitpicking word you say, they twist it. They twist it. Everything you say. So to suit their agenda. Um and it's funny how a narcissistic abuser and their flying monkeys will reverse it on a victim when they get even one person to believe them. And the victim is not allowed to have one supporter or one friend or anything. They're not allowed to have anything. So then the narcissistic abuser and the flying monkeys lie and say that the victim is the one who has the as the narcissist with the smear campaign and flying monkeys. They just twist and reverse everything. Um, so now Stars 15K will follow me around and bully and harass and laugh at me and act like she's overly concerned with my life and make nitpicky remarks. And she's a compulsive liar, lies about everything. And I'm gonna keep talking about her. As long as y'all gang stalking, following me around, harassing me, I'm gonna keep talking about y'all. I'm not gonna shut up. You're gonna have to kill me. So I hope God will protect me, from being murdered by y'all. So now she's trying to act like she's concerned and curious about why my Twitter is gone. It's none of your fucking business. None of your business. Like, but then you tell me to keep your name out of my mouth, but you're constantly preoccupied with a stranger 24/7 and try to destroy everything good about me. Um, it's like with this targeting, I still have more to learn. Oh, my toes and feet are cold. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned on the AC. Um, cause it's supposed to rain. Well, that's how it happens. Like even if today was supposed to be the original day I was supposed to have left the hotel and be back on the streets. But luckily, I'm glad I have another week and just about a little bit of money for food left. And I don't know if the money for food would be able to stretch me all week. But um, for lunch, I mean for breakfast, You know, I bought the chocolate payday just to try it, even though I shouldn't have eaten it. But I'm all right though. But I had the chocolate. I woke up at 10 something because I got a little bit of sleep, as I said earlier, and I had the other half of the king size chocolate payday. I don't eat candy that much as much as I used to years ago, but I just wanted to try, and I would want to see what's the difference between that and the Baby Ruth. They're alike, but kind of not alike. So I love payday bars. Anyway, I like payday bars better than Baby Ruth. Anyway, so um, but I don't eat them really as I don't eat candy and candy bars and stuff that much like I used to. Every now and then, but I try to not eat it at all. But so I had also the little thing of pineapples, and for lunch, well, all I had the appetite for was my little my peanut butter taco with peanut butter and honey, raw honey, not that junk honey, but peanut butter and raw honey, and I had the last of those carrots. I didn't even eat the I didn't eat the radishes like I thought I was going to. I guess I've been procrastinating with the radishes and beets. But I don't know. I don't think they went bad yet. I think they're still good. So well, and it's like wow, I got to be extra careful of what I say and extra careful with my words and stuff. But I'm trying to practice to not be fearful and just think of the only one big one who has the authority to judge rather than these little people, you know. So um I even look back at my Instagram and the information that I downloaded, and I looked at the information that I downloaded from my Instagram, and it's like wow. If y'all, it's like you can't. I just appalled. I am appalled and shocked at people who can see all your evidence of your gang stalking that you put out and still not believe you. And yet they say that they're targeted and going through the same thing. I don't get it. But I'm supposed to be forced to shut up. But it seems like if you're popular and well liked, those are the only ones who get encouragement. So there are a few people who said that I'm the only channel that they watch, and they say they're targeted too. I mean, so um, wow, I never thought that anybody would like me, enough to watch all my videos. Or there are some people like whether it be Instagram or Twitter or something, there would be that one person who will like every or retweet everything I say, and I've done that a couple of times, with a few people, um, because I like their content and what they or agree with what they said or whatever. So um, only left the little hotel room for a short moment, and I told y'all about what happened this morning. Excuse me. Um, so I'm 37 years old and not allowed to make my own decisions. and not allowed freedom, totally controlled and forced against my will to follow advice of my enemies and people who don't have my best interests at heart, who just want to send me to further destruction. The Bible talking about, try the spirits. You can't just blindly go along with another human being's, dictation or orders telling you what to do. And I'm not that great. I'm not perfect with discernment. But a lot of people have, when I was younger, I was told that I'm gullible, vulnerable, and easy to manipulate and easy to take advantage of, and that I'm easy prey. And the foster mom used to bully, harass, and lecture me and tell me, "See, Candy, people prey on weak people like you," and telling me that I'm easy prey and stuff like that. So, I mean, well, what kind of common sense am I supposed to have, being like the foster mom's house was her kiddie prison for us foster kids that she didn't like? I was 18, 19, 20 years old, not allowed to go. Well, no. Well, wait. I had just turned 20 and I got on my own. But I was so consumed with school to go anywhere. I wasn't hanging out on Canal Street or in New Orleans or anything like that, partying or nothing. I go to my, go to UNO, University of New Orleans, go to school, and then just come home and go to sleep. I didn't really hang out. I never really been one to hang out. Not hang out with people, just by myself, a loner. So I mean, I wonder how can a person, it seems like a lot of fakes fight for a certain cause. Like the fake Ti perps act like it's their voice is bigger to be heard. They act like as if they think their voice is bigger to be heard than the real targeted individuals. Like they're narcissistic abusers who puff themselves up about having the biggest mouths. Or they act like they can outdo us real targeted individuals with research and information. Like they think they're better because their information is bigger and better. Everything's all about competition. We're not trying to compete. We're just trying to freaking survive. But they think that, at those rallies, I haven't been to them, but I've seen them on, on YouTube and stuff like that. Not everybody that goes to the rallies but I heard like horror stories and stuff. So, that's why I don't even go into conference calls or anything like that, because it's like, I know for a fact I'm not a fake Ti perp. I know I'm not. I mean, just the insulting remarks that people give me on social media and YouTube, that's enough evidence right there. But people deliberately turn their head and then lie and say, like that's when I showed my college proof of my college degree. Like, because people in New York, I guess they were all jealous perps, trying to say, "I don't even believe you have a college degree." They would, when I physically showed them my physical diploma with my name on it, they deliberately turned their head on purpose. But the same people who call me fake and tell me to ignore are the same ones, I mean, you tell me to ignore everything, but and then you say don't feed in, or that I should ignore, but then you're the main one who says that I'm fake without evidence. But I am showing you evidence, and it just gets really I think they just want to stress me out on purpose and make me feel like a failure. I don't know of any other targeted individual. As I say, I don't know any other targeted people who get treated like this. And so like with the Black Lives Matter, I've seen those rallies and stuff too. And I said, like why is more white people at the Black Lives Matter protest than black people? And some of them I'd be like, where is all the black people? I see all these white people in this picture. And so, you know, I've seen in Mobile, Alabama, you know, we in the South, racist white people treat me with prejudice, and yet they're holding up a Black Lives Matter sign. And I'm like, well, you're such a hypocrite. So it's like feeling so bad, that I'm gonna say it, that my twin sister hashtag. I mean, she is not even really. I mean, she might be, perping me and not aware of it, or she might know very well what she's doing, and just how people who are perps, they play it off like they know nothing. They joke. I mean, not joke. I mean, they lie and play it off like they know nothing about gang stalking or targeting individuals. But targeted Madison brainwashed my twin sister to believe that I'm the perp who's harassing her. And I'm glad I have a few supporters that say that they can see right through her manipulation when she's lying and saying, like, how you gonna say, oh, Candy's not being gang stalked, she's just manipulating y'all. But you have never looked at the signs of gang stalking or read about it and then compared it to my experiences and my pictures, and my videos and stuff. So when then my twin sister is hashtagging targeted individual narcissistic abuse, and then trying to convince people to believe that I'm not being targeted. But as I said, she's talking about wanting to have me locked up in a mental institution. She's working with Stars 15K. Stars 15K is working with Alex. If I would have gone on the streets tonight, I mean, this morning at 11 a.m., I would be afraid if Alex see me and call the police and they make sure they get me this time. But I'm not a danger. I'm not a threat. I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm not trying to hurt myself. People are just mad at me spewing out truth. So, I mean, Alex and Stars 15K, ever since the end of last year or beginning of this year, I have screenshots of Stars 15K say, yay, let's get her 5150. So, and then, with the manipulation and falsely accuse me of, just all kinds of games. And then reverse it on me and lie and say that I'm full of nothing but games. So, all your basic human rights are taken away when you're labeled a mental patient. And they they see you as less than human, and then they they don't care if they kill you. And I was like, wow, a celebrity who has done like a serious crime or something gets more respect because of their celebrity status. They still have millions that, like sicko R. Kelly has millions that love him and worship him despite the type of person he is. But I'm like, damn, despite the type of person he is, it's like, well, I'm falsely accused and I'm innocent. And, I get so much hate. And even in 2007, I was wondering why the whole family hate me. What did I do wrong? Foster care destroys families. Those fake social workers and foster parents, they blood sacrifice foster kids who are supposedly like throwaway kids. And so they, take advantage of abusing and molesting us and do the very same thing that the biological parents are falsely accused of doing. And, they exercise their so-called right to snatch your child away, your biological child that you gave birth to, away from, away from you, snatch your child away from you, and falsely accuse you of abuse or neglect. And then if there's one dirty fork in the sink and they come in, without a warrant, they search your house without a warrant, and the CPS and SWAT team or whoever come take your kids, and then take your kids for like ritual abuse and sacrifice and human trafficking. Yeah, we weren't the foster mom sex slaves, but she used us as cleanup slaves. And I've seen some other foster kids too say that they were used as cleanup slaves. And so, but then they become surprised that I'm have symptoms of what's called OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. It's like they really wanted to mold us to be. I mean, the foster mom didn't think I would outsmart her. She must have thought I was gonna grow up stupid. Um, yeah, some people say that's good that I broke the programming, and didn't know, but didn't know what I was doing. But all I know is those psych medications. I hated the way they made me feel. Just like um a time or two in my adult life, like maybe twice, I drank alcohol and I didn't like the way it made me feel. I didn't like feeling like I'm losing my legs and then have to pee every 5 minutes. It's really scary that I tried Boone's Farm alcoholic drink. It was cheap wine or something like that, and never again, never. But I never really had like vodka or gin or any of that stuff. I don't deal with that. But I'm supposed to be a 37-year-old little child. Um, that I have to. I mean, it's degrading for me to like when I was like 34 years old, working at the zoo, and I had to turn to an 18-year-old and ask for permission for a lunch break or to use the bathroom. Um, so anyway, if anybody cares, you perps are not perps and narcissistic abusers, y'all not welcome. But only my supporters, if you care. But anyway, I know you perps gonna download my stuff anyway. Um, but I'm gonna post a link to my some of the gang stalking and harassment evidence, and also evidence of people acting like they want to try to get me to join the Illuminati. I posted those screenshots too. Like, really? So I'm not joining y'all. I'm not. I don't know why they want me all of a sudden. You wait till I get old. You want me to join you? No, I won't. So I'm getting kind of sleepy right now. Well, I've been talking for 24 minutes now, and you know, I might. I mean, out of frustration, I really was gonna do it, but I'm glad I didn't shut down my YouTube channel at least, because as I said, it's really scary that if anything does happen to me, and nobody in the TI community knows what happened. So some people say that they prefer for me to or they would, it makes them feel, make them feel at ease if I don't have to do it every day, but I don't have a life, but I have a lot to say. But if I keep doing YouTube videos so that they can know that I'm okay. So I'm gonna go now, and thanks for listening to me ramble. I'm just like want to share my, my thoughts, and I'm pretty sure they had some other thoughts I could have thought, but my mind is kind of blank right now. So um I know I come a long way, but still have a lot more to learn. And I've been trying to get closer to God. And my twin sister, not knowing what targeted individuals or gang stalking is, but mocking and making fun of me and insulting me, mocking and making fun of my Christian beliefs. And but we better not dare insult the fake IDMR cult though. So I just want to try to leave everything alone about all this. But I have to keep my eyes open in case Alex or any other perps try to get me, if you know what I mean. And when I say get me, when they succeed at getting me locked up in, I hope they wouldn't. But if they succeed at getting me locked up in a mental institution, some people tell me I don't have anything to worry about and that they're just threatening me and trying to scare me and stuff. So I hope they are just trying to scare me and that they really can't legally do that. So thanks for listening. I love y'all and bye.